Cause we are the ones been fighting for the right to vote. The right to vote. It's no place that seems safe. So they've been praying for the night to go.
Welcome to Global Theatre Man GSM. Here where we promote family, we promote healthy living, we promote growth, we promote prosperity, we promote longevity, we promote legend, we promote legacy.
Love.
You see me, I say, and the man, the big L word, love, you already know. And don't forget, we follow about. Me personally, you see me, I say, I learn and I grow personally. I realize something at a old age. You're never ever going to have a time in your life where you can say, yo, you'll completely stop growing and learning and experiencing. So you're a global state of mind, that's what we're promoting. We're promoting a continuous learning lifestyle where you lead for, you see me, I say, but you're welcome, man. Welcome. Like, subscribe, share, man. Blessings to all of you. Thank you so much for our supporters. Thank you for our lawyers. Thank you for the we get a new subscriber last week. Thank you very much for subscribing. We appreciate it. Don't forget, as you watch the show, hit the subscribe button, you know. Hit that thumbs up. That thumbs up count for something. We need that. Algorithms, we need that. This semester we can get out to more people can see the show, more people can get information, more people can join GSM. So like, subscribe, share. Cousin, how you doing?
Bless up. Well, what's up, guys? You know what I mean? I'm here, taking it a day at a time, you know what I mean?
Easy.
Moving through the journey of life, much as, you know what I mean, any other person may do. So yeah, I'm good, giving thanks for life, for health, strength, guidance, and protection, always, you know what I mean?
That's right. So
yeah, we back again, and we about to hit a topic on friendship, right?
Yeah.
And it's I like this topic because it's something that we all at some point in time face, confront, and have to deal with, you know what I mean, the choices when it comes to friendship. Mm-hmm. And you know, my mom's always said something to me, you can't choose your family, but you can choose your friends, so you have to choose them wisely.
Man.
That's the only choice. That's the only choice you really have when it comes to the people that you bring into your life and your intimate space, and and all of that, you know what I mean? So it's a big choice, and it's an important choice because
friends influence you.
Exactly. There's a next saying that says, show me your friends, I show you who you are. You see me? So
easy not easy.
We're gonna kill them with the sayings today.
Yeah, man. Easy not easy.
So yeah, we're gonna dive in a little bit into the topic. And I want to start it off by giving a brief conception or definition of friendship. Who is a friend, and what is friendship really?
Yeah, in our opinion, because you have to remember at the same time, you know, everybody view a friend differently, you know. Some people view a friend as more of a client, and some of them just can't see and leave and we not do too much. And some people want a friend with it every single second of the day. So in our opinion, GSM.
Yeah.
Go on, gears come on for ears because mine good too, you know.
All right, because you know, I live my life by values and principles.
Yes.
That I gradually build and modify throughout my years of living on the earth and my experiences and things like that.
Yes, sir.
So I've gave a lot of thought to what I believe friendship is and what a friend should be. You know what I mean?
Yes, I.
Which is
same time, JD. Let me ask you a question real quick. Sorry for interrupting you.
Yeah, go ahead.
People, when you add to that, do you put in there what you should be as a friend to when you build those values? Okay. All right.
Definitely, because one thing I'm down with is do unto others as you would want them to unto you. So as a friend, I see it as the same. You know what I mean? I can't live my life a certain way and abide by certain rules and not expect the same in return. The same way I can't expect and not give in the same, you know, in the same way.
Yeah.
So yeah. So basically, for me, a friend is the closest thing or the closest choice you can make to someone you can call your family. You know what I mean? Basically, a blood without genuinely sharing the same blood per se.
But we all per se.
That's why I say per se, because at the end of the day, we all one blood. But you know what I mean? Just to get the comprehension right. So yeah,
build a bond.
To me, that's the closest choice. Yeah, it's a bond that you build with someone and you grow with them. You understand? And I think that you have friendships on different levels. You know what I mean? And friends that serves different purpose in your life.
True.
And things like that. So overall, I see a friend as someone that brings value to your life. You know what I mean? In one way or the other. Someone, when I say brings value, it don't necessarily have to be financially, of course, you understand?
Or physically, period. It can just be an emotional value.
Exactly. It can just be an emotional support. Somebody that you can talk to, somebody you can probably rely on. You know what I mean?
Somebody feel comfortable enough to let your guard down around.
Exactly. And get certain things out of check, especially we as men, because we know we as men, we really like to interiorize, and we don't necessarily let our guards down and things like that, and express how we really feel. And more time
that's a big topic right there, you know, JD. You know, say, I dip off real quick. Sorry, people, I dip off real quick. Yeah, ladies, if you don't know this, listen. As men, we want to tell you what going on, you know. But we worried, say if we tell you what going on, we're going to be purviewed a certain way.
Exactly.
That's one. And two, we don't want to be purviewed a certain way. So we keep a lot of things to ourselves, ladies, because we don't want to either upset the situation or be viewed a certain way because we are released the emotion. But
exactly.
Back to the friendship.
And at the end of the day, remember the male mindset is that of the head of the family and the one that has to be strong for the family, you know what I mean? So
and that's true. Generations
certain burdens, we as men, we prefer keep it to ourselves, you know what I mean?
Deal with it.
And deal with it rather than probably share it with wifey or, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And upset the equilibrium of things.
So yeah, and the majority of the time when you have a good friend, somebody who know you thoroughly, well, I can't even say know you thoroughly because the truth is only God knows you thoroughly. Sometimes you don't even know yourself.
No man fully know you.
You know what I mean? But more times when we as men bring around these burdens, the one of the only persons that we consider or we really drop our guards down to express some of these emotions are people that we call friends. You know what I mean? And that's why the word friendship, the title friendship is to me so important, you know what I mean? Because these are people that you really bring in your intimate space and your personal life. You know what I mean? There's no worse betrayal than that of a friend.
Yeah, man, real talking on because you know sometimes you can't forgive a family.
Let me finish this. Let me finish this.
Go on, man.
Just the fact of the matter that I don't know how much millions of people you have on the earth, but out of all these people that he has on the earth, I choose you. That was my choice, you understand?
Yes.
To make you my friend and bring you into my personal space. You know what I mean? And to know that I choose that and I have to live with my choices and you betray me, I believe that there's no bigger and, you know what I mean, more rootless betrayal than that of a friend, because family, family is there, but as I said earlier, it's not a choice that you make. You get them, you understand?
Or them get
family.
you.
Yeah, man, you're born into this world with one family, and you just have to accept them with the good and the bad, and that's not your choice, but it just is.
You're right now. The thing when you choose a person, and then because you have to remember, say you choose that, you know. And then when you're a rational, intelligent person, because when I say, keep it real. There's some idiots out there. Where's like I say it? We're not gonna pretend like it's not what the world isn't. There are people out there that at the end of the day are just dumb. Me, I'm one of them sometimes. But you know, JD, when you choose somebody and you look and you say, yo, me allow that person to come into my life. I allow this person to betray me, because if I never chose them as a friend, this would never happen to me. So yeah, you're right. Now that blowback is serious, man. That's a crazy thing.
Yeah. So, all things considered, though, betrayal or not, life experience is the best gift that you can ever live through.
Ever.
You know what I mean?
Ever.
But just to get back to the topic, it's true that I really believe that it's the biggest betrayal that you can get. You know what I mean? We know us as human beings, we hate being wrong. So when we make a choice, such a big choice, you know what I mean? And it hit us in the back. Yeah, man, that blowback ain't pretty at all.
It isn't true.
Me personally, I'm a very, very private person. I deal with my life very privately. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't let in a lot of people in my life and in my personal space. I have a handful of friends. You know what I mean? When I say a handful, I mean you can count it on one hand.
Yeah,
you know
a tight circle.
Yeah, a small and tight circle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
And these are individuals that me personally I considered as my brothers.
Sisters.
You know what I mean?
And sisters.
Yeah. Yeah, well, unfortunately, you don't have any female in the pack.
What?
It have a lot of female that I care about, but it don't have any female in the pack, unfortunately. But anyways, these are people that
add so much more to everything.
I know, right? I know. I had some acquaintances and encounters that were really good encounters, but during the test of time, it just didn't last. You know what I mean? And a friend and friendship is something that lasts.
Yes.
That's another point, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Throughout distance, throughout
time,
trials and situations,
real friendships,
circumstances in your life. Friendship to me is something that
real ones.
Real one. That's what I'm talking about. Real ones. Not I ain't talking about acquaintances because I differentiate both friendship and acquaintance. You know what I mean? You can have a lot of acquaintances.
You can know a person for 10, 15 years and them still acquaintance, you know.
Exactly. That don't mean that they're your friend, you know what I mean? You also have to know the boundaries and what criteria you're looking for in a friend, what characteristics you're looking for in a friend. You know what I mean? Some people say loyalty, but loyalty ain't necessarily
everything in a friendship.
A unique criteria that you need to look for in a friend, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because sometimes you have friends with them, sometimes you have a friend and the friend, it's not that they're disloyal, it's just that they choose a little bit different from you. And their choices tend to lean towards themselves. And you can't use it to judge a person or a friend, you know, because if you do, you're going to lose so many more chances to become more of a widespread, broader person. Because the more friends you have. All right, so listen now. All right, JD, you done with your concept? Go on and tell me if you're done with
No, go ahead. You get into a point there, so.
So here's my thing about with friends. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in Jamaica and I grew up in a different era. And in my era, everybody was coming up. If you're at high school, you pretty much know everybody. You see what I'm saying? Everybody know everybody. And if you live in a community, you live in a neighborhood, everybody in the neighborhood know you. I speak to none of those guys now. And I'm talking about these are men that I literally spent every single day with, JD. 7 days a week.
Yeah.
You see me I'm saying? So with that, that's how you differentiate between an acquaintance and a true friend. Because like I said, the time and distance shouldn't change your friendship. You see me I'm saying? But time and distance for me changed all of my friendships. You see me I'm saying? Yeah. So I said that to say this. Here's my concept. My concept of our friendship is this. It's pretty much the same as JD's. Do unto others as you have them do unto you. You see what I'm saying? So that's how I behave when it comes towards our friend. Now, this is where I differentiate. I base my friendship off of me and what I would do for you. And then I expect the same in return, which leads to a lot of failures in my friendship endeavors. So as I am getting older and I am getting more mature, I have realized that you cannot choose a friend based upon what you want that friend to be per se. You see me I say? Because each person is individual and each person is going to act differently.
Yeah.
So now what I look for in a friend, honestly, JD, is honesty. First and foremost.
Yeah, very
Because
important. Honesty.
because if you as a friend, if I can count on you as a friend to be honest, I don't really think I can worry about anything. Because you say, yo, if you're a brethren star, if I'm a back 24/7, if something go down Rasta, and you know the brethren, you're not my friend.
Yeah,
That's not possible. That's not how life
exactly.
works. Yeah, as a mature adult, that's not how life works, bro. So that possibility is a no-go. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So as I'm getting older, my concept of friendship has changed. You know what I'm saying? Before, I felt like if I called my friend and my friend didn't answer, or my friend didn't text me back, oh, they're not a good friend. No, bro. Life is happening. Listen, I used to make it a point to answer text messages as soon as I see them. One, because I sold cars, and when you sell cars, you have a customer base. You have to respond to your customer base. Your customer base is your money. You see what I'm saying? So I picked up the habit of responding to the text quickly. But now I realize, like, that's me.
Yeah.
That's what I like to do. That doesn't mean that my friend has to do the same thing. My friend might look at the text and be like, I'll respond to that shit later. That doesn't make them a less of a friend or a bad friend.
Exactly.
It's just,
I agree.
yeah, it's just how they choose to live. So my concept has changed, not drastically and not immensely, but it has evolved. And that's what I'm learning in life, is evolution is the key to everything. Even because you're never in life. My dad is 70 something years old. My dad came on here and he said, at 70 something years old, there's times when he does things where he has to sit back and be like, what? I really did that?
Yeah, for real.
So it's the same thing with your friendships. Your friendships should evolve. If I met you in 2012 and you're still doing 2012 shit in our friendship, we're not evolving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Growth in a friendship, real friendship, because real friendships are like knives, or like iron and knife. They sharpen each other.
That's true.
Yeah, that's what,
exactly.
that's what
I
they
agree
do.
with that.
You know what
Completely.
I'm saying? Yeah, and it's not, and every time you interact with your friend, you're not going to gain something. You're not going to receive something. Sometimes you're going to be the one that's giving and not taking. You know what I'm saying? And when I say take, I'm not. See, this is the thing. We've gotten to a point in society, in our evolution as humans, where we make words into more than what they are. You know what I'm saying? And then we put so much onto these words that these words replace our emotions, and the word itself becomes the emotion. And then, you know what I'm saying? So when I say take, I'm not talking about, when you hear take, some people think, oh, I'm a take. No, you're not taking. When I'm saying take, I mean, like, take from that friendship. Like, sometimes I see my friends and we exchange 2 words, just 2 words, but that smile and that dap and that embrace.
Yeah, you know
what I'm saying? Yeah, just that brief moment, bro. You gave me more than you thought you did. You know what I'm saying? And I hope I gave you more than you thought you were going to receive in that moment. So my concept as friendship has changed so much as I get older. I no longer need you to be my friend 24/7. You know, when I was younger, bro, if I called and you didn't answer, bro, nigga, I'm ready to go. Hey, I'm like, boy, what's up? Boy, you know, what's up? Stupid shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Ignorant shit. But like I said, as I'm getting older, I realize that a true friend is someone that you want to be treated the same, that you treat that true friend the same way you would want to be treated in their situation if you were in their shoe. You know, like, I'm antisocial. I don't like people. But at the same time, I love my peoples.
Yeah, for real.
Like, I don't really dig outside. I'm not talking about outside like the green and nature. I love nature. I'm talking about these motherfuckers out here. You know what I'm saying? People are different, man. You know what I'm saying? But my people.
That's an important factor that you just mentioned, the fact that people are different.
Yeah.
Another part of engaging into a friendship or accepting someone as your friend is accepting totally who they are.
Yes,
not your perception of them.
Yes, or what you want them to be.
Or who they are, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you have to recognize that before you even decide and say, yeah, you know what?
I want this person to be
be my friend. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
because
if you pick wrong,
at the end of the day, we're all human beings and we all have our own personalities and our own characters, and you know what I mean?
Faults.
We are exactly because we're all imperfect
fallible
beings.
And we're all fallible. We're all
exactly
have,
you know what I mean?
To feel.
Exactly, you know what I mean? Sometimes a friend may fuck up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The same way you can fuck up. It's life. It happens, you know what I mean? People make mistakes.
You want to know the crazy thing about that? Is that you'll fuck up and you'll think it isn't that bad towards your friend, but it damages your friend, takes it a different. That's the thing about it, is as I think that I don't know because I'm not from that era, but I felt like we've lost so much through the time when it comes to relating to each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine when there was literally nothing but grass and trees? There's no TV, no fucking news. There was news because there's always a gossiper. You know what I'm saying? But no TV, no news being printed, nothing. It was just you and the homies. So if you didn't have a clique, if you didn't have a good friends, if everybody, because you remember, if you read history will show you that at one point in time, we all tried to live together as one thing, right? And we'd all come together in tribes, and everybody in the tribe, there would never be a destitute person in the tribe. There would never be a beggar in the tribe. There would never be a person without in the tribe, because the whole entire tribe was family and / friends. Yeah. So I feel like we've lost a lot of that in the evolution of our species, bro. We're still tribal. We'll never lose the tribal instinct. It's just what we are, because we're animals. At the heart, we're animals. So we'll never lose the tribal instinct. But what we've lost is the ability as a whole to relate to the individual. You know what I'm saying, cuz?
Yeah, I understand.
Like I remember being a child in Jamaica and everybody was for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I remember feeling. I felt like when we come together, it felt like everybody, wherever I was at, everybody was for everybody.
It was a sharing community, and it's a different environment than that of abroad, for sure.
Yeah, not even abroad, because back in the days here in America, Black communities, they stuck together. Yeah. That you would ride into a Black community and it would be all Black people and they'd all be together.
No. Well, I say that because I can't comment
now
on,
it's different.
Exactly, on in the States and how it was back in the days. But I know in Jamaica, but until this day, you know what I mean? If like what are you showing your joint?
hey man, go and talk no man. Rastaman business. Business.
I feel you. So back in JA, right? And until this day, I know that in certain areas, if I don't have food in my house and my neighbor's cooking, I can go to my neighbor's house and say, yo, neighbor, you know what I mean? I ain't got food, and you know what I mean? That neighbor give me food and things like that. So when I'm talking about sharing, I'm talking about...
Here's a big part about it. Sorry, JD. More for jump on that real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Them give it to you without wanting back.
That's it.
That's the part, Russ.
That's it. It.
Nobody does that anymore.
Exactly. Well,
nobody. After that, but listen up. It's easy if I say things in a finite manner, but hear me say, not nobody, but it feels like the majority of people have stopped doing that.
Exactly. That's true. So me personally, I have 4 criteria. You know what I mean? That my friends, for me, my friends has to abide by the same way that I abide by. You know what I mean? That's
now when you say abide by, what do you mean? You mean your friends have to stick to your rules and them can't be your friend?
No, I said abide by the same way I abide by.
So if them not abide by the rules that you set up for your friends, then
we can't be friends. Okay. It's as simple as that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's number one, love. You know what I mean? Yeah. And love is accepting genuinely who the person is for themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And who they are evolving to be, and you know what I mean, the growth and all of that. And sometimes you have to exactly, you know what I mean, because hold on. I want to say the list, but the thing is, each thing in the list gonna lead me to something else, so I gotta break it down.
Break it down,
I
Russ.
mean, because, all right, the love is important because sometimes in life, you know what I mean, people go different places. People have different destinies, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And people evolve differently.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So a lot of time, especially nowadays, you find yourself growing at a pace where maybe your brother, meaning your friend, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ain't necessarily keeping up.
Or sister.
Yeah, or sister ain't necessarily keeping up with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I love my brother, you know what I mean, and want for him the same I want for myself, my job as a good friend is to assist him as much as I possibly can. You know what I mean? For him to stay focused and attain the goals that he lay out to attain. You know what I mean? Remember, we don't necessarily have the same goals, but I'm going up and my job is to try as best as possible so that he can follow based on his goals. You know what I mean? And a lot of time,
no.
a lot of time that's not.
Me not like that. Me not like that. No, Sorry, no. Me not like that whole entire follow thing with a friend thing, you know. You see me, I say me not like. You mean your friend? You see me, I say no.
No, follow based on his goals. Don't forget that part. That's an essential part.
But you're not lead no friendship, man. You have anything?
No, I'm not leading. I'm motivating through love because I love him and I want from him what I want for me, which is success and health and things like that. You know what I mean? If I am going up in life, if I'm progressing in life, the love that I have for my friend or my brother or my sister, you know what I mean, should be genuine in love enough for me to push any opportunity I can push to his his direction. You know what I mean?
No, I see what you're
motivate him to do everything that I possibly can as a friend to bring him up, to draw him up, to make sure that he attains his goals. You know what I mean?
You're saying that as a friend, you want your friends to do the same for you, to help you when you're coming up.
Exactly, because sometimes we're gonna fall off. Sometimes we're gonna, you know what I mean, reach a stage where we forget where we're coming from and things like that. So that friend has to be there also through love, you know what I mean?
Money changes you.
Money changes you.
Them say money don't change you, but that is a lie.
I believe it reveals. It reveals.
No, it don't reveal. It does change you because there's a thing.
I think money don't change people. Money really reveals who you really are.
No, it changes you. Tell you why.
Why?
If you have the ability to spend $1 million like you spend $1, it changes your mind frame. It changes how you see the world. Yeah. Therefore, it changes you. You can no longer, you see what I'm saying to you? Because you go into a store now, and you know, say you can buy the whole store if you want to and walk out. That has to change your mind. Now, people not talk about it change it on a friendship level, you know. But when you have a friend, like you're saying, you're trying to bring
you as an individual,
it changes your, it changes your mentality, it changes your character, it changes you. It has to. Because you have to remember, see that.
No, why I say I don't think it changes you is because, all right, look, without the money, you are who you are.
Yes.
You have your values. Who you are is really your values and your principles. You know what I mean?
But values change person.
Your mind frame and how you see the world and how you go about doing things. That's who you are, right? Without the money, you do what you can with what you have. You understand? When you and you aspire to do things when you get to the stage where you have the money. You understand? If I'm the type of individual who, okay, when I always see myself as, okay, if I'm rich, I'm going to take care of myself, take care of my family, help the poor, shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If when I get rich, I don't do those things, is that I was never really that person.
No, you're misunderstanding. I'm not saying it changes what you do. I'm saying it changes how you are. Do. Yeah. And how you do is,
it necessarily
is
of course
you.
it will change how you function, how you do certain things. You understand?
It changes how you do everything, because listen, bro. So I'm not bragging or nothing, but the most I ever spent in a day, I've spent $10,000 in a day, and just blew it, and I felt different. I ain't gonna lie, because I didn't care about it. Now, if I had 10 million to blow, of course I'd behave differently. I'd have behaved a whole different way. I probably would have walked into the store and took a shit in the middle of the store, like, fuck you niggas. But that's when I was young. That's when I was young.
You're young.
Now if I were to get rich now, my behavior would be different. That's what I'm saying. So the money changes. I want to be doing the same thing I'm doing right now. I want to be broadcasting from here. I'd build a building, a studio.
For sure. But
you know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, the thing is,
it changes the how.
I don't know.
If you change the how, that has to change you too, because the how comes from how you choose, right? So that has to be a change.
I believe that I gotta stick with my way of seeing things. I believe it reveals who you really are, because you never know who you are until you're in the situation. You know what I mean? That's the thing. We can all say that. Okay, we aspire to be that person. You understand?
True.
But until you reach the point where you are in the position to be that person, what you do next is what proves whether you are the person who you aspire to be or not. You understand? So if you are in the position and you are not the person who you aspire to be, you're not doing the things that you aspired to do, or you said you would do when you weren't in the position. That just wasn't you.
Cause we are the ones been fighting for the right to vote. The right to vote. It's no place that seems safe. So they've been praying for the night to go.